Welcome back, fans and friends, for this upcoming video. I have, obviously it's here is the AMC, AMX version of the Javelin, the Go package 1971, and this is from GL Muscle. And so why is that important? Well, for today, the video is going to be on an extremely similar car. So we have here the 1971 AMX Javelin, AMC Javelin AMX. As you can see, it's extremely similar, except this one is Showroom Floor Series 6. I will get into a little bit more detail with that. But anyway, this was also on the shelf, and it's not today's video because it would take too long, but you can just see there, 1971 AMC Javelin. I'm not sure if this is the AMX version of the car. It unfortunately we will not know until, I'm pretty sure it is, because I can see the little flag at the back of the car. And then the other vehicle featured is the AMC Rebel machine, which is their version of the Plymouth Roadrunner. Pack in as much power as you can into the most basic of vehicles. Anyway, not the subject for today's video, it's this one. So like I said, extremely similar to that one there. As you can see there, the T signifies the Go package, as well as a few other minor things. And you can just see there in the back right of the car, the AMX. So probably with relation to that other Hot Wheels, it probably is the same. Anyway, so Series 6 showroom floor. So the good news is they have more showroom floor series, and you can just see there a bunch of their other vehicles, Belvedere, I believe a Chevy Bel Air, and then obviously I think this one there is a Ford Mustang. Or it could be, yeah, I think it is the Ford Mustang. It looks a little bit like a Camaro, but I'm pretty sure it's that. Fortunately, we don't get a very good picture, but the wheel well there right in front of the, the opening for the brakes, front of the rear wheel, tells us it's probably most likely a Mustang. Anyway, limited edition die-cast metal parts. We have their adult collectible, obviously gearing it towards people who have more money. And then obviously, again, we know it contains one die-cast vehicle. So the bad news about this series is they have done this. They have moved away from that. They had it the panoramic and the features, options, and everything else and what it costs. They don't do that anymore. Perhaps the letters cost too much, or it's very hard to do research. And then now they just have this showroom floor and 50 style diner, overhead sign in vintage and modern car dealership models with custom paint jobs, detailed grills, period correct interiors, and other official specifications about the vehicles from yesteryear and today. However, none of that's on the back package. So yeah, you're gonna have to do like it says there. It just has the price of the vehicles and you don't know what's in them. So for example, the Ford Bronco that I did a while ago, it's extremely different than what, and then I was correct about the Belvedere. I was not correct about that front car. There's probably a Thunderbird, and then obviously they do not have the other car, that one there. Anyway, covering everything else, just gonna go ahead and open it. Hopefully it is, I really want the hood. I think was the worst part. Rearview mirrors. Some good cars have them, some don't. But the main problem I had with this version, the gray, is the hood only opens that much. So it is extremely difficult to see inside for the engine. And I do believe it's the 401. This is the high performance package version of the car. You just choose the most powerful engine. It is AMC's own. I believe the 401 was just the up, bored and stroked version of the 390. So, starting with the front, we do have a nice little change there with the lights. And you can just see AMX on the front. Gold interior. They appear to be just be 3D painted. They are not inserts. There you see the cutout for the hood. We'll be getting to that. And there you see Javelin, and it does not have the... Oh, this one doesn't have it either. Anyway, I won't say it then. Anyway, on the front windshield, we have the border. We have the wipers etched into the just underneath the base of the windshield. Nice and easy to see into the cabin. There are a few scuff marks. Other than that, the front splitter, nice and red. And as we can see there, the difference in that. So onto the left side, we have, there's the indicator. There is... So there we go. I am correct. It is the 401. They have put the number 401 on the side of the car. That is the highest AMC V8 version of that engine. I want to say final evolution of it. I'm just checking to make sure the hood opens. So we have the largest engine, and unfortunately I do not think the hood, you can just see there a little bit of a gap, which is not present in this car, so hopefully it does open more, but we'll find out soon enough. Door handles, I actually do like these door handles to open the car, much better than some of the other models that we have. It's nice and distinctive. We have their AMX just to the rear of the window. So some of the revisions they did was the bulge here, the extensions here for performance. Unfortunately, nothing on the wheels, so no Goodyear, or this one did that better. And you can just see there. So that's unfortunate. It's a showroom car, but it's not quite showroomy. And we can just see, I just saw it now, there's a bit of an overhang with the wheel. It's kind of more recessed than the other one over there. Minor. Few etches and nicks in the rim. So that's not quite as good as the other one. You can just see how nice and shiny, relatively even. And onto the back of the car. So I already went over that. AMX is right there. I don't remember anything else being on the back of the car. There's no other distinctive markings. We have the keyhole for the trunk right in the middle. Lights are painted on in exterior. You have the AMC logo right in the middle. Nice chrome bumper, dual exhaust, no license plate. So I don't remember. Yeah, this one doesn't have it either. Just can't not get points for that. Anyway, onto the right side. Once again, AMX, door handle, turn signal, and 401. And you can just see there. So unfortunately, this Greenlight knows how to usually do their paint really well. And I believe, so now that we know what we're looking for, when I finally do that, see here we have it there, and I forgot about it. It's actually very clear on this one as well. So not a bad one. I believe it's GL26 is where this came from. And it introduced me, in fact, to AMC in general. And that just happened to be their best pony muscle car version of the car. And I didn't buy, I think there was 2 other releases, and I did not buy them because I figured that one was good enough. But I thought, why not buy another one? And we can see the 2-tiered hood. I think I completely missed that from before. And that's one of the distinctive features of the Go package. There's a bunch of things. In interior, obviously, I cannot get into because the car's so small. And onto the underside. So what's important here, it won't really matter too much because I have already opened it. But we have there, it looks like AMD. It is AMC 1971 FCA because as a part of Eagle was absorbed by Chrysler, which is now part of Stellantis. 14562WB is Greenlight's most standard operating code. And where are you on this package? Right there at the bottom right, you see there 14562WB, 148th day of last year. So for those keeping track, and unfortunately you can't really tell until you get out of the package. It's rather hard to see. And then yeah, they have 148.24. So fans and friends, unfortunately, I gotta cut this short.